welcome to the Envision Broadcasting, the station designed to encourage, equip, and empower you for growth and success. Presents Dear Queens of Tomorrow, a show that shares the stories behind teenage girls who inspire, empower, and lead others. The Dear Queens of Tomorrow with the girls from Girl Power Up Youth Group begins now.
Good afternoon, everybody, and we're back with another Dear Queens of Tomorrow. So today we're going to be talking about, we're not even going to worry about that right now. How are you guys doing first? Just talk to yourself right now. How are you guys doing? Right now, I'm doing good. I think I'm doing good. At least that's what my mind is telling me right now. It's been a good day. The sun is out. It's nice. It's been kind of warm today, but anyway, back into it. Today we'll be talking about social media and its effects. So, today we have Heaven with us. Heaven, how are you?
Yeah, you forgot me. I'm good. How are you? Well, you just told me how you were.
Yeah, I'm good. And everybody else in the audience, yeah, they're good too. Yeah. But today, we'll be talking about social media. Heaven, how do you feel about social media, like its effects and helping business-wise or just socially?
I feel like when it comes to social media, there can be some good areas and there could be some bad areas. And I'm gonna tell you about the bad areas first, because if you don't have a private account, you're basically on Instagram or any account like Snapchat. I think Twitter can have private accounts too, and Instagram and so on. If you don't have a private account, I feel like predators they can just easily come to you and they can just easily text you or find you, because some of y'all be posting y'all, location. Either it's on Snapchat, y'all be adding random people and then they can see where you live on maps. So I feel like that's a huge like, what was I going to say? It's a huge problem. I feel like they should take that off. And on the good side, I feel like social media is a good way to get your business out there and to actually get followers, gain people, and gain supporters from it, like TikTok, Instagram, and so on. I feel like it's just, social media is great in some areas, but in some areas they're bad. So, Daisha, how do you feel?
So, for me, I'm going to go into the social life part. I feel like, because there are a lot of predators there, that's true. That is true. But I met my best friend off Instagram.
Yeah, I don't do that. I feel like
I don't do it, but I did it. And it went well for me, but in some aspects, it can go completely wrong. I could have been kidnapped. It just could have went all wrong. But thank God it didn't. I'm happy, or was just ecstatic that I actually met somebody that I liked through the internet. It definitely has its good points. You can post what you want. Well, not everything that you want, but you can post the things that make you happy. And sometimes you might get some hate for it, or some people might hate on you. The same thing, it's the same thing, but literally is all in your mindset. If you love that one thing, don't let what other people say about it take you away from it. Because people just comment on almost everything, and there are a lot of trolls out there in the internet. So be true to yourself and continue doing what you're doing.
Right, and I feel like cyberbullying plays a big part in social media, because it could lead to depression, suicide. It could lead to a lot of things that don't need to happen and could be prevented. I was about to say another word, but I cannot prevent it from situations. I feel like y'all shouldn't be on the internet trolling people. Just starting a whole bunch of unnecessary drama. Because I'm going to just let y'all know something. A lot of people aren't emotionally together.
Stable. Emotionally stable.
Yeah. So if you go and somebody's posting their body. Say they're just posting their body in a bathing suit. And you go into their post and you're just like, oh, you're just using derogatory words, like hurtful, meaningful words. And they could just take that as
everybody hates me. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't like myself now because the person that I was attracted to decided to comment that one thing. Like,
yeah, y'all just don't do that. If you do it, stop, because that's not the way to go. And a lot of times you gotta, I'm not gonna say keep in mind, because this does not need to happen. I'm not trying to, protect those who do it, but some people do it because they're insecure. But that's not the way it should be at all. If you're insecure, don't take it out on somebody else's post or somebody else. Just deal with it yourself. But, just try to talk to people.
So, the cyberbullying thing, I forgot what I was going to say. Hold on, y'all. Like, I had it. It was in my hand.
Huh? Something happened in school.
Oh, yeah. Cyberbullying. It's illegal. It's literally illegal. Like, that's why Instagram literally green lights almost all the comments that are negative, or it's like, are you sure you want to post this because it can hurt somebody's feelings? They do that now, and I'm happy for them doing that. But sometimes I'm trying to mess with my friends, and then it's like, are you sure you want to post this? Yes, I'm sure I want to post this. But most of the time, if it's on somebody that you don't even know, like some random person, and you're posting something that made Instagram stop you for it, then 9 times out of 10, you shouldn't be posting that in the first place. So with the illegal part, yes, you can go to jail for that. People can press charges on you for emotional abuse or cyberbullying. Like, one time in school, I had to just go back and remind myself what I've been sending to my friends, because usually you play with your friends a lot and you're like, oh my gosh, you're so stupid or something like that. And they're like, oh, that's cyberbullying. So one of the days I was at school and somebody decided to take a picture of our teacher and post it. So our teacher was like, oh my gosh, they're bullying me and stuff, to our deputy. So he came to our class and was about to take everybody's phone. I was like, no, I wasn't having it. Because if you have no allegations on me, there's no reason that you need to take my phone specifically. Like, if you have the people that actually did it and they can have proof, or there are things leading to that person, then they are that suspect. But for me, I wasn't a suspect. So what's the point of you taking my phone? But with that being said, yes, things can get serious in that ground. Like, you could literally go to jail. What are you going to jail for? A comment? Who wants to do that? Nobody.
Yeah, I feel like it's not one of my stories, but I've seen it on social media, because social media has everything on it. So I was following this girl. She was really pretty. She knew how to sing. She was creative. She was basically everything. And I didn't notice at the time that she was, cutting herself or just doing certain things to herself, because you couldn't tell, because she would always smile in her pictures. But when she actually committed suicide, because people were just spreading negativity towards her and just commenting just negative stuff, when she finally committed suicide, I'm not saying finally, but when she committed suicide, it was nobody knew she was getting bullied. And it's really crazy to me, because in her pictures, I went back, you could see where she cut herself. And I feel bad, because I'm not going to say I could have prevented it.
Yeah, but you never noticed. Yeah. You could have spread some positivity.
Yeah, so I feel like that's a huge problem, because you never notice something until something happens. And then the same people that were spreading hate, they would come back and say, oh, rest in peace. Oh, I didn't know she was going through this. You're the problem. You shouldn't be spreading negativity like that towards somebody that you don't know. So just keep that in mind that people could be trying to commit suicide because of these comments, these negative comments, nasty comments that you make on somebody's post that you don't know. I'll say that.
Okay, so since we went on a dark route, we're going to bring some light to the situation. I like animal videos. So I saw a seal get slapped by a cat. I'm not a cat person, so I was like, oh my God, why would they do that? Like, it was a defense mechanism, but I was like, oh my God, no. That seal didn't deserve it. It was just trying to like go up to the cat and say hi. But yeah, there are a lot of positive things on the internet, but there are negatives, like Heaven said before. So some of the positive things, like I said, meeting people, but then again, it's not meeting people. And the thing with security on the internet, oh my gosh, people can take so much from you in one text message. Like, oh dang, I'm going back to the negative route. But I'm just saying, y'all, like literally people can take anything from y'all, like your bank account information, your credit card information, and that's something you need to protect. Like, be careful of the people that do text you. Like, go and look on their profiles, figure out who they've been looking at. Like, just do your research before even coming in contact with that person. Heaven would say don't do it at all, but
don't do it at all. I just feel like, cause you know how you be having my grammar is like, you know how you have those people when you open messages on Instagram and it's like a row and then it says request. Like, I feel like that button is dangerous because when you click it, I just be reading. I like to read the messages they send, but some of the messages, it's like, are you kidding me? Like, my account is private, but like, are you kidding me? But yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of predators, a lot of negative people on the internet, and they should be stopped. But you can't control everybody. So the world is how it is. Sometimes it'll change, sometimes it won't change. In this case, it won't change because everybody won't change. And you can't change somebody. They have to want to change.
So with that being said, I forgot what I was going to say. I have to reboot again. Y'all, I'm out of it today. But I was going to say something. I was going to say something important. Oh my gosh, I forgot.
About people, what was it? We was talking about social media, how you meet people on.
I don't think it was that one. I forgot. Oh my gosh. No, it was important too. I really did forget. It was important. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I'm gonna think about it. I wish we could go on like song breaks or something.
But y'all, while she's thinking about it, I'm gonna just ask y'all a question. Even though y'all can't answer, y'all can just interact with me in y'all head. So, do y'all think social media is turning into an addiction? Like, do y'all?
That's exactly what it was. With all the negative stuff going on, you need a cleanse. I'm telling you through personal experience. I did a whole month's worth of not going. Well, I think it was 2-3 months of not being on social media. Y'all, let me tell you, it was hard about the first week, and then I was like, oh, I can do a bunch of other stuff instead of looking at social media and going on YouTube. And when I say social media, I mean YouTube, I mean TikTok, I mean Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of it. Literally every single thing that has a connection to people, let go of it.
You was about to continue.
I forgot now. It's just gone.
But y'all, I'm not that type of person. I can't go. I can if I wanted to, but like social media it plays a big role. I'm not gonna say in my life because it's not like a part of me, but I'm on it all the time, every second of the day. You text me, I get that text message. If I don't text you back, I'm probably ignoring you because I'm on my phone 24/7. So, well, not like text message because I'm on Instagram. I'm not on like my actual text messages. So if I don't get your text on like Messenger, then I don't get your text. But what was I saying? Yeah, I talk a lot.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So, you said you were talking about how you probably wouldn't get the text. Oh, it plays a big part. It plays a big part in your life, basically.
Social media.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what I was going to say, though. Yeah, I get so off track.
It's okay, because I do too. I forget. So, see, I'm comfortable enough with you guys to be like, okay, I done forgot. Like, I had a brain fart for a second. It'll come back. I just had a brain fart. But anyway, you got it?
Yeah, I found it.
Go ahead.
I feel like it just has what they said. She brought me back. It plays a part in my life because I'm on the phone 24/7. So I feel like, without being said, social media, it's really, I'm not going to say it's my life because it's not my life. I can do so many other things. I just don't choose to. Like Twitter, I like to be involved with, not people, but I mean,
with what people are doing.
Yeah. So I feel like celebrities, that's my biggest topic. I like to see what's trending, like situations going on with celebrities. Because Twitter is funny, y'all. If y'all are ever on Twitter, that is where the most funniest stuff come up. So it'll be like, if Instagram is down, everybody will come to Twitter. They'll put memes out. It'll be so funny, and it'll just entertain you until Instagram comes back on. And that's how addicted people are to social media. I'm not going to say addicted, but that's how people honestly, it is an addiction.
And like, I think I've mentioned them before, but Josh and Issy, I love them to death. Like, I don't usually do the YouTube couple stuff, but them, I watch them day by day, all the time.
We know, De'Aaron King.
No.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But yeah, Josh and Issy, they're my favorite. But they were talking about a documentary. I don't remember the name of it, but they were like, how the algorithm literally pertains to you. Like, it'll keep up however long you are on that one thing. So if you're looking at that one purse for that long, you'll see that purse continuously. Like, I don't know if anybody has ever seen this. Like, I've seen it a bunch of times. I'm so sorry. I keep saying like. I'm sorry, y'all.
I was about to say like on Google, but like on Google.
But I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say the word. I'm trying. Okay. Oh, it's hard. Okay.
Just say it.
Okay. I forgot where I was, so I'm not trying to say like. Okay. I'm sorry.
You was talking about Josh and Issy in the documentary?
Yes. Okay. The documentary. With that purse will pop up on your YouTube, on your Facebook, when you don't even go on Facebook, but the purse just happened to be there as soon as you open it. On Twitter, it will be everywhere until you decide to buy that purse. And then other things like it will start to pop up. I don't think a lot of people notice that, like actually analyze. I said it again. But I don't think people actually analyze how much time, or not even time, but how much the government looks at what you're doing. Everything that you are doing, literally, every step you take, they are watching you. And it's keeping you in this loophole of continuously going back to that same app, such as Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, anything that you are on continuously. YouTube, the algorithm on YouTube is crazy.
It really is.
It pertains to you. Exactly what you want to watch that 1 second. It's in the next episode. Well, not next episode, but
it'll be like you're watching, say, what's something that we watch? Like 85 South Show. I like to watch 85 South Show. it'll pop up either another episode or something like the 85 South Show or something that they're on pertaining to the 85 South Show. So, yeah, I would say everything you said was very true because I've been looking at these shoes for a while, y'all know, and it's everywhere. Literally, I open YouTube, it's on there, but I got premium now. But Google, it's on there. So you can't really get away from it. I won't say you can't, but if you're not willing to, then you can't get away from it. But if you're willing to put social media aside and like take a step without social media, figuring out who you are without social media, I feel like you can do it. Everybody can do it. But me, will I do it? No, probably someday though. But yeah.
All right, y'all. We done forgot all about commercial break. We just talking up a storm, but we'll be right back after the break.
Glossy Melanin Beauty, LLC cosmetic and body care line, is operated by a teen entrepreneur that provides you with lip gloss and lip oils that will leave your lips looking, smelling, and feeling amazing. Their products give your lips the beauty and the shine they deserve with lasting hydration. For those non-lipstick wearers, Glossy Melanin Beauty offers several amazing colors if you want to add a little color and shine to your lips. Try out their body oils and body scrubs that will leave your body full of shimmer, feeling soft and moisturized. You can contact Glossy Melanin Beauty, LLC at mshake.ke/glossy melanin beauty.
Dr. Lashley is an expert teen culture strategist who educates leaders on techniques to harmonize family and work life, while developing dynamic and productive teams. After being raised underprivileged, becoming a single mother of two, Dr. Lashley married an Army soldier who deployed to Afghanistan, Iraq, and Korea 11 times during his 20 years of service. She was forced to raise 3 of 5 children essentially alone. As a working mother and college student for 10 years, she had to find a sense of balance while juggling her children's activities and not losing herself in the process. She now helps working mothers and women in leadership positions harmonize their life while creating dynamic and productive teams at home and work. Are you ready for Dr. Lashley to elevate your teams at work and home? If so, contact her today by sending an email to info@drtracielashley.com or by going to her website at drtracylashley.info.
Alright guys, and we're back. So we were on the topic before the commercial break about how social media controls our lives. Yeah. Most of the time, more than likely controls our lives. But now we're going to go into how you can take time away from it. It's, well, now that COVID is out, that it might be a little hard.
You ain't got nothing to do but read. And
I like reading it, actually. That's a good thing. That's a good getaway for me. But for some people, such as Heaven, it is not. And that's surprising because reading is like not, I keep saying like, but reading isn't my best subject. Let's just say that. But what you can do, or what I'm trying to do at least, is go outside. If you have a dog, walk the dog. Walk the dog. Don't just take them outside in the backyard. Actually go outside. Talk to your neighbors. Well,
yeah,
this isn't a movie, but if
you have like people your age around the neighborhood, try to stop them and talk to them and just have fun together.
Yeah, talk to your neighbors, and if you don't, just go out for a run if you're of age. If you're at least 17, 16, I'd say go outside alone. Well, you can go outside alone. It's not recommended, but
not in the dark, basically. Like
of course not in the dark. Not even in the daytime, but like if you're at least the age of 17, 16,
like be aware. Carry something with you, or just.
But if you do have younger siblings, always go with them. Don't let them go outside alone. That's just, I wouldn't say bad parenting because you're not their parent, but that's just bad sibling stuff.
I feel like growing up, you just gotta go everywhere. You might not want to, like me. I don't like getting out the car really, because quarantine has really made me a homebody. I used to want to go to the mall 24/7. I used to just want to go everywhere, but quarantine just made me a homebody.
Now I want to go everywhere. I want to get out. Like, I used to be, I still do this. I still go out in my sweatpants. It doesn't matter where I'm going. I will not act like it's a beauty pageant. I will go as I am. On the other hand, my sister acts like everything is a beauty pageant. She has to do her hair, her nails. She has to find the right perfect outfit for wherever we're going, the right coat. Like,
y'all can't, like me. Let me tell y'all something awesome. I feel like anywhere you go, there's an opportunity waiting. So see, like if somebody wants you to be a model, oh, look at her. She model material, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta be aware. You have to be.
Yeah, no, I like my sweatpants too much. I like being comfortable wherever I am, because if I'm not comfortable, I'll be real anxious, because I walk different. Like, literally, I walk different if I'm not comfortable in the clothes that I'm wearing. Well, sometimes I am comfortable. Like, for example, you're in your own house, you put on the outfit, you're like, oh, I look good today. You go outside and you're like,
yeah.
Never mind, I lied to myself. But you didn't lie to yourself. You still look good. It's just your self-conscious. And that's one thing that I have to work on, my self-conscious, because it will get the best of you sometimes.
I feel like it doesn't happen to me too often. But in some cases, it does, because everybody, well, I'm not going to say everybody, but it happens to the best of us. So I feel like you shouldn't feel discouraged about it, but just take, how do I say this? Just take more, I can't say that word. Initiative, how you say it?
Initiative?
Yeah. I forgot.
Take initiative.
Yeah. I forgot what I was about to say, y'all. You just take initiative.
Take initiative. That's what she's saying. Take initiative. Initiative. I think it's initiative. Initiative.
I'm trying to use big words and can't even. Okay.
Well, the way I say it, because we're from the South. We're in the South. But initiative. That's how it's going to be said today. Initiative. But yeah, self-conscious is a thing that's really going to take a toll on some of us, but doesn't have to. It really doesn't have to. And you can work on it just by literally putting on the clothes that you want to wear and owning it. Just own it. Just go outside. Be like, I'm the best looking thing out here. Don't be cocky, but just be like, I'm the best looking thing out here.
Period. And you just go out there. Just pretend it's you in your own world. If you're self-conscious, just yeah, I keep saying. I was about to say it again. I have the same issue with Deja. I'm gonna just say, just be in your own world. Surround yourself with, I'm not going to say just you, but you know what I'm saying. Like, just imagine everybody is you. You don't care about what anybody thinks. Do you, and just be the best you. And that's on what? That's on period.
Okay. Back on the social media topic and how you can get away. Go out with friends. I know you can't really do that much now. I mean, you can, but I wouldn't recommend it because the virus is still out there. Take precautions if you do go out with friends, but don't go to like big outings and stuff like that. Because I know we have like a festival park. I keep saying like, but we have a festival park here and it's open. Like you can go out there and sit and have a picnic or something just with you guys. It's not that hard, but it is. And the same time, but
Just wear a mask, really.
Yeah. Wear your mask. Have your hand sanitizer.
6 feet away.
Yep.
So,
Unless it's like the group of people you're with. You can go outside and have a picnic. I've always wanted to do that. Like, that's my dream. I want to go outside and have a picnic. Somebody please take me out on a picnic. But with that being said, there are things that you can do to get away from the negativity and the things, the algorithm. Just get away from the algorithm. Just leave it.
For me, I feel like, because I'm that type of person, because I know some people are like you, and then we have some people like me. And with me, I'm on social media 24/7. I don't get off. I don't take a break. So I can't really give y'all tips on that because I need help myself. But I will definitely take Daisha's tips into consideration because I'm that type of person that's on, like I said, social media every single day. So, yeah.
So she doesn't even like grass, so I don't know how she's going to take my stuff into consideration.
Oh, yeah, you did say walk. Never mind.
Yeah.
I don't like the outdoors, y'all. I don't.
I love it. I love going for walks, like especially on a day like this. Like I said, guys, in the beginning, it is like really sunny today. Like it is a beautiful day right now, and I want to go outside. I want to go on a hike. Just do something outside, and especially in the fall. In one of the previous shows that we did, I did say fall is my favorite season, and it's still my favorite season. I love the clothes. I love the weather. Love the leaves. It's just so pretty.
I feel like the only time I'll go outside is if I'm in a different environment, not like Atlanta, not in Florida or here, because those are my 2 or 3 common places that I go. So I don't like the outdoors there because I know where everything is, basically. So I would say, what was I say? Yeah, I keep forgetting.
Go somewhere new.
Yeah, that or yeah, I don't forgot.
Okay, so what was on the basis of?
It was I don't know. Going y'all. Oh, the winter. I feel like the only time I would go out is during the winter. Because you know what happens in the winter? It snows. And that is my favorite season, since we want to talk about seasons. I feel like the cold is... No. I do not like the cold, but winter is my favorite season. I don't know how that works, but it is.
See, I'm telling y'all, we are 2 different people. I love being cold. I cannot stand being hot.
I love being hot. Even if it's hot, I'll put myself by a heater and just lay down and put my face in the heat. I love the smell of heat. I don't know what it is. So like,
I'm slightly anemic. The doctors found that out, and I was like, "Ooh, look, I'm slightly anemic." But I love being cold, so it doesn't bother me as much as it would bother somebody else. That's just me. And like people are like, "It's hot in here," and I'm like, "No, it's not. It's warm." Like,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
So back to social media topic. Do you feel life would be better before social media, do you think life was better? Or you know how 90s or the 80s, they didn't have social media like that. So they would just have a good time taking just quality pictures, hanging out with friends, family, just having quality time that they need to spend with friends and family.
See, but then again, social media can be used as a learning outlet. We didn't say anything about this, but it really is something that you can learn everything from. It might not be the correct information, but if you go to the right sources, you learn everything. Yeah. So I don't know if the 90s would have been better than where I am now, because I know where to go to get stuff. Like, I know where to go to get the information that I need. Sometimes it might be wrong, but I know I have other sources to go to. And the one that I feel is right, that might actually be the answer. But sometimes it's not always the answer, and that's where it's tricky.
I feel like social media, I would love I would go without social media. I would love to be in the era of not having social media. Like, I wouldn't say in the 90s because they had some. But like in the 80s. Y'all know what I mean. But it's just, you spend quality time with family and friends, and you just get that. You get
memories you can't get.
Yeah. Right. So I would rather be in an era where you just communicate with people, because family and friends is a big deal for me. I'm not gonna say I'm a very caring person. Those who know me, they know I'm a very caring person. Don't do that, because you know I'm caring for family and friends. But I feel like, but y'all know what I mean. Social media has brought me to the point where I don't even like socializing with people. I'm just on social media 24/7. I don't like socializing with people. You know, I'm just everything changed really. Quarantine, couldn't really do anything, so I became a homebody. Social media just took a big role in my life, so now I'm on it 24/7. But I can put my phone down for like 4 or 5 hours. With no doubt, I can do that. But a whole day, I cannot do. I can do, but will I do it? Yes, in some point. But right now, I feel like if I put my mind to it, I can do it. But back to what you said about learning on social media, I feel like I would like to learn based off just figuring out myself. So people wouldn't tell me what this is, because I do not like when people tell me, oh, don't do this, because I did that and this and that. So I just want to learn on my own and the things to do and what not to do. So I feel like social media can leave. If it was to be vanished, I wouldn't really care. Well, I would, but you know, you know what I'm saying.
Okay, so we revisit that, because that's one thing I want to talk about. That's one thing I need to get off my mind. But we'll be back right after this commercial break. Okay.
Bossed Up Leaders Incorporated is a 501c3 nonprofit corporation with a mission to eliminate stereotypes amongst women and girls in the workplace, schools, and communities, while providing a sanctuary to produce intentional growth, success, and significance. Generate essential resources to elevate women and girls to an entrepreneurial mindset and executive leadership. Our amazing team of regulars and part-time volunteers are committed to helping others. We take our convictions and turn them into action. Think you would be a good fit? Get in touch for more information. If you wish to find out more or donate to help with our cause, go to bossdupleadhers.org.
Girl Power Up provides certified leadership training, skill building, personal development, and networking possibilities. We offer free courses for learning professional skills for career advancement, various field trip opportunities for building cultural understanding and diversity, workshops for empowerment and mindset, self-care and support activities. Our goal is to empower our young women with the necessary leadership skills to succeed in whatever career or business they choose. Join us by visiting our website at girlpowerup.org.
And we're back. So, revisiting what my sister said, well, what Heaven said a few seconds ago about wanting to live your own life and figuring out stuff by yourself, that is important. That should be embedded into everybody's brain. And I mean everybody, no matter your age. Every single person, a newborn, should know this. So, with that, I'm thinking, because a lot of times in my life, they're like, well, people are like, do this and do that, and you should not do certain things because when I was young and I did that certain thing, it messed up my life. I want to be young. I want to do the stuff that I'm probably not supposed to do, but
you did it.
Right. You did it anyway. And you get that moment of thrill in one time. But with that restriction, you just live in a bubble. You're sheltered all the time. And that makes you want to sometimes go out there and do stuff you're not supposed to do even more. Now, I know this is a children's channel, so y'all don't do that. Sometimes, like, when your parents or people in your life tell you not to do drugs, don't do drugs. Everybody is telling you not to do drugs. I understand that's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to do it anyway. Don't do that. Why would you do that? Like, you know the side effects and the problems that come with it, but you still want to do it.
I feel like me. I would never do drugs. You know that song? I don't do drugs. I would never do drugs.
I think we're the only people that know that song, or the people that go to Gallberry Farm. Oh my gosh. I just disclosed information. Yo, we never went there. Erase that from your minds. Just playing. But that's in elementary school. We're cool.
Yeah, but I feel like, what was we just talking about?
You're talking about how being young, you should be able to be young without somebody being on your back about why you did it.
Oh, yeah. Me? I'm pretty sure everybody know this. I do a lot of things to make other people happy that I don't want to do. And I'm pretty sure everybody in the family knows this. If you don't know this, then you got a lot of work to do with talking to me. But I feel like I do a lot of things just to make other people happy. I may not want to do it, but I do it anyway. And that came from just me being a child, just people telling me, oh, like they should say, oh, do this, do that. I feel like I'm obligated to take on that role to make them proud, or at least do the things they want me to do. So I'm not going to say so they can be proud of me, but to make them happy, basically.
To live up to expectations.
Yeah. And don't do that. Y'all, please do not do that. Do not live like me. I still live like that, to be honest. But do not do that.
So, me, I worked on that. Literally, you can add, my mother can vouch for me. Even my own mother. Like, I say, this year I'm going to be selfish. This year is all about me. This year, I do not care. Well, I care, but most of the time it's in the back of my head about what other people have to do or have to say about what I'm doing in my current life. If you had the time to mess up and be a kid, why can't I have the time to mess up and be a kid? Why can't I just have the time to at least try to reboot, at least try to get myself back up, get myself back on my feet instead of just rushing into things that other people want me to do? Because right now, yes, my headspace is not the best. My headspace isn't completely together. I'm not fully functioned. I'm not a functioning adult. That's just not what I am. I'm still learning. I'm still a kid. In this part, like this time in my life, I'm just talking to like the 17, 18, 19-year-olds that are in like kind of the same predicament. People rush mainly us into doing things that really don't need to be rushed into doing. That's i.e. college, military, jobs. If you are not mentally ready, you're not mentally stable enough, and you know that, sometimes people don't know that and they rush into it and then they collapse. And I'm not talking about collapse physically. I'm talking mentally and emotionally. You collapse, you break down, and all that stuff is just there. And you have to deal with it in that moment, or you'll feel like you've let everybody down. That is okay. You can break down. You can be that person. It does not have to be just you. And I want people like the parents, if they are listening with you, I'm going to speak for your kid. I will be the voice for your kid. Please listen to them. Please. Like, every single thing that they are saying, take it into consideration. Don't just be like, okay, you're making excuses, this, that, and the third. Maybe they're actually telling you what they're thinking mentally. Maybe they need a little bit of guidance. They need a little bit of help. That's when you come in and tell them what they can do to fix it or give them solutions to their problem. Not completely override what's going on. Just try to help gradually along their way. Because 9 times out of 10, that kid or your child is dealing with something that they feel like they can't talk to you about.
I feel like this isn't, let me just say this to clear everything up. This isn't directed towards nobody.
Yeah.
Not directed like towards nobody. It may seem like it, but it is not directed towards anybody. And I feel like I keep saying I feel like y'all know what I'm saying. But it's the way you think, basically. I'm not gonna say it's family. Sometimes it could be friends, it could be family, but it all doubles down to you. So with my situation, I was about to say, I feel like again, but yeah, I'm that type of person. I was just born this way. I'm not gonna say I was born this way, but I was born this way to just basically, what did I say? I said the first time I said, to give everybody what they want. I love giving to, like, I love giving. So if it makes you happy, then if it makes you happy and I can, like, try to do something for you, even if I can afford it or if I can't afford it. If I can't afford it, it's going to make me feel bad. But if I can, I just love to give back to people and make them feel happy. Or even if it's something that I could do, like, I don't want to, like Granddaddy used to say. He used to say Venus and Serena. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I felt like carrying, he passed away, but carrying that with me, I felt like I had to play tennis because that's what he always wanted. So that's
something real heavy. Like, we're like, we gotta buy a tennis racket because Granddaddy always wanted us to be Venus and Serena. We have to be Venus and Serena. You don't have to be Venus and Serena. Venus and Serena are Venus and Serena. You do not have to be them. They are the best tennis players, the best female tennis players out there. How are we going to be Venus and Serena?
Yeah, but it's just the thought of us playing tennis. And
yeah.
Just, yeah.
So we're just like, okay, buy this tennis racket because if we don't at least do this one time, we'll never get this back. It's perfectly fine to not be Venus and Serena. I'm pretty sure if he was here, he'd be like, I'm proud of you guys, even though you're not Venus and Serena.
Yeah.
Like, we're still doing something to help ourselves, to build who we want to be. But we'll be back after commercial break because it's almost an hour. So we'll be right. Well, I'll give it another 10 minutes.
Yeah, I feel like, I'm not going to say Granddaddy, but great Granddaddy. He was like great or great Granddaddy. I don't know. I feel like it was.
I don't know those. I don't know, like, great uncles. I don't know.
Yeah, like, I don't know how to work because that was Mama's Granddaddy. So that's our great Granddaddy, basically. So, yeah. I just feel like family can play a big role in it, but they don't really because they're not. They basically are telling you to do that. But you play, it doubles down to you and who you are. So if you're a people pleaser, then them telling you that won't make it better. it'll just add on to what they got going on, and it'll just weigh heavy on their life, basically. So I just feel like it just all doubles down to the person, and sometimes it could be friends or anybody else. So,
y'all, we are talking from a societal point of view, so everything in my head is things that are going on with people around me. It's lies. Literally, it's just basically the entire population of Gen Z kids screaming at you through this station.
Because we, like TikTok, we're all living the same life. On TikTok, it's like, you see so many TikToks that are relatable. I'm saying front hand to back hand, they got it all down. And it's the things that you were, at that age, you were thinking, but I just feel like we're all living the same life, basically.
See, and with that being said, because we're all on different sides of the spectrum. Me, I'm on alt TikTok. Heaven, she's on straight TikTok. I'm on alternative TikTok. She's on straight TikTok. So she gets the dances and all the stuff like that. I get the cottagecore fairy comments. Yeah, I get the cottagecore fairy comments, frog stuff. I get almost everything in that one section. K-pop, K-dramas. Like, I just get it all. Anime in that one section. And you're coming from my point of view and my sister's point of view on everything. And we're having some of the same realizations that it's not just one side of the spectrum. It's not just, oh, that side thinks this and then that side thinks that. No, we can come together on so many different things. But it is nice to have two sides of the spectrum speaking to you through one screen or through one station. But with that being said, now we're going on a commercial break. So we'll be right back.
Girl Power Up is a youth group of adolescent girls that supports the empowerment of girls everywhere. Since its launch in 2020, the group has incorporated programs that promote the health, safety, education, and leadership of girls around the U.S. and are building a community that will lead to international associations. Our youth leaders will grow to represent Girl Power Up youth groups in various countries, where they stand up, speak up, and rise up to support the hardest to reach girls living in places where it is hardest to be a girl. Find out more by visiting our website at girlpowerup.org.
Cards Productions, LLC is a production company owned and operated by a professional teen entrepreneur. They are dedicated in creating and providing you with powerful and artistic photos, graphic designs, and personalized t-shirts. Cards Productions, LLC delivers strong marketing tools that will help your company get noticed. With qualified and exceptional services, they capture lasting family memories, provide senior photography, animal portraits, business headshots and events, birthday parties, children events, and much more. If you are looking for professionalism, quality products, and exceptional photos, contact Cards Productions, LLC on her Instagram page at KARDS Productions.
All right, everybody, we're back. So I was saying that we are speaking from two sides of the spectrum, but it all comes down to one point of view. And of course, there are plenty of different other Gen Z and Gen X people that can come, or Gen whatever, people that can come on the show and talk about their points of view and their perspectives. Honestly, we want people to come on the show and like talk to us like we're talking to each other and having regular normal conversations about stuff. But back to the topic that we were on, we are just saying that when we say it all comes down to you, it's pleasing yourself, being the person that you want to be in the future, being who you see yourself as. Like, oh my gosh, I want this house. You have this house. In the future, that's you. That's what you're going to be. That's who you are. Continue to be you and don't think about, oh, my friends wanted me to do this for them and I just wanted to please them and want them to feel safe and composed. Like, you don't have to dumb down who you are to please other people. So that's just all we're saying in this segment of the show. Because literally, be yourself. Do what you have to do to get to where you want to be. Either you have to cut off some people, because I know some people's families aren't all supportive of whatever they're doing, and they might kick you out of the house. That's just one minor setback to your major comeback. Isn't that a thing? Didn't somebody say that one?
I don't know.
I have no idea, but I think I heard that before. And if not, that's my slogan. Actually, I'm not gonna lie to y'all is my slogan, or I'm not about to lie to y'all. But yeah, I just feel like that's a really important thing that everybody should get from this show. It's not the most important, but I feel like it's important enough for you to remember it and keep it. Like, keep it near and dear to your heart. Either you're a parent or a child or an almost parent. Just hold that in your head while you're trying to raise your kid or trying to go about life. So,
all right, I feel like everything. Okay, back to social media. I feel, y'all. I feel like everything should not be posted on social media. If you wanted the people to just rant about, say, what's something bad? Like, say you're depressed and it's like a big issue that could be brought to the court. You don't put that on social media. You can, like, at least call the cops or something if it's that big, but you don't put that on social media. If it's a cry for help, then I don't. You think they should post it if it's a cry for help? I feel like, in some aspects, it's okay. Cause look, today I just found out that a boy from 2014, what was it? It was on TikTok, cause yeah, I'm always on TikTok. So I went to Instagram, looked up his Instagram name. I saw he was like, "What should I wear to my funeral?" And then he posted a picture, and that was his caption. Then the next one was like, "My last meal," and it had a picture of his meal. And then the next picture was him just walking places, taking pictures. And then a few pictures before that, it was like, "I'm here." And then he was like, "I wonder if my watch is waterproof." And he basically drowned himself, committing suicide. So in that case, that was a cry for help. And now he has like 10,000 people. No, it was 72,000 as his followers.
Are you talking about the streamer?
Was that the streamer? It was a little boy, a little black boy.
He wasn't a little boy. He was like in his 20s or something.
I don't think. No, this one was a little black boy. Oh. He had a watch. And then
I don't know if it was a little black boy. But we're almost an hour in, guys, and we will revisit this whenever y'all want us to. Please talk to us. Well, talk to me. I need social interaction. You heard her. She doesn't like people.
Y'all can talk to me.
But no, seriously, I want to talk to people. I want to talk to you guys because I don't know who's listening to me. I want to know. Like, I want to know what you guys want us to talk about. I want to know if you're even interested in what we're talking about. If you stay for this long, because really it's an hour-long show. This is an hour long, and if you stay for this long, thank you. Literally, thank you so much. But yeah, that's it. That'll be all for today. Some words of affirmation.
Be yourself. Don't let anybody change you. Period.
Okay. Okay. So what I would give, the advice I would give to y'all before we leave, live for you. That's it. Just live for you. Be selfish. take what I did and this year be selfish. So with that being said, guys, we're done. We'll be back every Saturday afternoon at 12. And yeah, just catch us then.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Dear Queens of Tomorrow, where the Girl Power Up Youth Group speaks with future queens, teen entrepreneurs, influencers, and motivators who share their journeys in person and entrepreneurial growth, empowerment, and mindset tips, girl talk, self-care, and keys of success that will empower you to be your best self. Follow Girl Power Up on social media at Girl Power Up at Boss DUPLEADHERZ.org and visit www.girlpowerup.org. Remember to be intentional and be empowered and have a great day on purpose.